You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop, and it's time for the Nickelodeon GAK Vac. Yeah, we have one in the box here. Now, this one was actually opened and used, but it's all there, so we can still play with it. The GAK inside was no good, and I'll show that to you. So we brought in a pack of the Yakkity Yellow to give that a shot. But this is also letting you know that we have a series coming up for GAK. We found a bunch of other items. Actually, we found the GAK color mixer on clearance. And then there's also some GAKs out there which I'm not familiar with. I'll just show you 4 different kinds. It's the GAK in the dark. So it's supposed to glow in the dark, and we'll check those principles out. Then there's the twisted GAK. We've only got a few of these, but there's all different combinations of twisted colored or already mixed GAK. And then how about this one, mood GAK? It's supposed to change colors in your hands. So we're going to see how that one works. And then this one here, smell my GAK. This is actually the smells like garbage. There's also bacon and sneakers and a few other ones. And we have some of those to show you as well. So we're excited about that. So let's get back to this particular GAK Vac and check out the box. Actually, he looks pretty happy working with his GAK Vac. There are Vac Up GAK. It says here, Vac Up GAK, blow bubbles, make frrrrt sounds. The old classic frrrrt sounds. And then the back. Let's check out the back. There it says, same thing. Vac up, blow bubbles, make frrrrt sounds, but there's these little creatures which come with this set. So let me get it all out of the box here, and we'll see what's going on. And, I'm not sure what year this is from, actually. I'll find out. Get this out of the way. And show you what's inside. This mat, it says, Nickelodeon GAK is back. And then the actual GAK Vac. And then this GAK. Let's get this tray out of the way. So there's everything tossed out on the table for you. The GAK Vac. Let's take a look at this GAK now. And I knew it was old because I had taken a look at it and checked it. So that's why we brought in the other GAK. Because it's lost all of its GAK properties. It's dried out. It's almost rubbery and pliable. So that will not work. Let's take a look at the little creatures. There was 3 in this pack, and they're colored. Unlike the ones on the box cover, remember, were all one color. The instructions, so let's see what we need to do here. So the nozzle, the barrel, the plunger, the sealing ring, okay. The Gakoid storage tank, that's on the side. Our Gakoid storage tank, that's what that is. Alright, they're in there. They're happy now and stored. And GAK compound, GAK mat. I won't need the mat because I have my countertop surface here. So set up, make sure the clear barrel of your GAK Vac is completely locked in place. Do this by holding your Vac with the Nickelodeon logo facing you and turning the barrel towards you until it locks. If the barrel does not turn, it means it is already locked in place. Alright, so let's see. Oh, ours was actually in the right place but not officially turned. So here's the Nickelodeon logo towards you. These notches line up. Looks like it can line up in a couple different positions. And then this is the plunger that goes in and out. Come on, plunger. Okay. And it doesn't look like this end piece comes off. They're nicely stored in there. So there's some cleaning instructions and then some basics. The simplest thing you do with your GAK Vac is suck up GAK and Gakoids. To do this, lay out a blob of GAK on your GAK splat mat. You can also put your Gakoids into the GAK if you want to give them the wackiest GAK Vaciest ride of their lives. Make sure the plunger on your Vac is pushed all the way in. Then put the nozzle of your Vac on the blob and suck up the GAK. Well, I wonder if we can do that. Let's get this out of here. This is the yellow. It was called Yakkity Yellow. Still looks to be in nice condition. You know, GAK does change over time, so it can get old. There are ways to try and restore it. Let's just see. Let's just see if this even works here. So it does suck up. Now, actually, he also made a bubble in there. All right, so we know that works. Let's stick one of our little characters in there and see if he can... Wow, looks like he's going to have a hard time fitting. Ooh, he went in there, but I didn't have it set right. So I guess you can bury him in there and play that way. There he is. See, he got sucked up in there. Jettison him out there. Now he's wrapped up in. Okay. Let's see. So the sucking part works, but let's see if we can get the whole thing. Let me try it at a different angle here so you can kind of see it better. Look at that. That's cool. Let's push it all in and see if we can push it out. Let's jam him in there with it. You know, you don't always have to do exactly what they say, so nowhere does it say so far that I've seen just push it all in and shoot it out by hand. So that's what I'm doing. That's obnoxious sounding, huh? Well, it does make the frrrt sound, so let's just shoot that out and see what we got. Ugh. Cool. Alright, so let's see. Bubbles. We can make bubbles. Let's get this guy out of here. I think he's going to get in the way of our bubbles. Alright, so bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. You can use your GAK Vac to blow GAK bubbles that you can pop or pull off the end of the vac and play with. GAK bubbles are awesome. Start with the plunger all the way back. Stretch a thin layer of GAK across the nozzle, slowly pushing the plunger to force air into the thin layer of GAK, making a bubble form. Well, there we go. So we're going to pull it out all the way and put this on top, it says. Let's see if it makes a bubble. Ooh, my machine came apart. Alright, hold on. I twisted the wrong piece here and now it has popped out. There we go. Redo. Oop. Pull that back out again. We tilt this up. Let's see if we can get this to work. GAK bubble. No GAK bubble. Alright. Just pull it back. Oh, you know what? I don't think I had it locked in exactly like they said. Let's try it again. You know, you might have to do this a few times to really get it to work the right way. You know, maybe our GAK is a little bit, needs to be played with a little bit. There's a bubble. And it says you could pop it out, but that doesn't seem too easy. It's actually hard to do this and hold it and show it in the camera at the right angle, because they show it totally up. So you have to be in this position. Let's do that again. Can you see it up there? Nothing. Try it again. I gotta keep pulling it back. It actually takes a lot to pull it back. There's a lot of... Come on, camera. Focus. There you go. A lot of pressure. Which is good. You want that pressure for making a bubble, right? There you go. That's a good bubble. Too close to the camera, though. Alright, let me reset this up here and see if I can get the camera at a better angle so I can show you this better. Okay, I've changed the angle and I've actually put the box in here because it helps keep the camera in focus, so when I bring something in, it still sees the depth here. So let me just try it here. I noticed the instruction says, you know, you can invent new things, so we're just testing what they offer. So that what we're going to show you now is the plunger pulled out and then putting a thin layer over the top. You almost have to work kind of fast because it stretches real quick, and then push it up, and that's where you get your air bubble. But see, sometimes it just, ooh, the inner air bubble was another trick that you could do. Ooh, look at that little bubble. See? Looks like an egg. You just never know. So that's one thing. And then the push and pop is where you start with the plunger all the way in, and you're pulling the bubble like I just did in to the unit, and then it should pop when it pushes back out. It should pop. But, you know, practice, practice, practice. I'm not getting a good popping sound. It almost looks like you have to have just the right amount of GAK to do it so that it doesn't come back and remake a bubble going the other direction. It's one of those things I might have to play with more to get a better understanding of how it really works. I mean, I'm getting bubbles, just not exactly what they're saying. Could be my GAK needs a little work. So let's see. Pull and pop. We tried that. Didn't get a good pop. Could just be my technique. And then what we all want to hear, though, is these sounds. The tabletop sounds. Put down a blob of GAK. Pull the plunger in your vac all the way back. Place the nozzle in your vac firmly onto the GAK and push down hard on the plunger. Maybe I could do that in my hand. So I'll use my hand for this. Oh, yeah. Look at that bubble in there. Okay, we need some better sounds than that. Look, it's sucking it all in. See that? That works good when you hold it up like that and do it. It is making those good sounds. There you go. Handheld frrrrrts, that's called. Suck a blob of GAK in the vac. Turn back to the nozzle pointing straight into the air. Push and pull the plunger to force the GAK and some air up into the barrel. Well, that works good. So if you're into those kinds of sounds, I mean, it's worth it just for that, isn't it? Look how much you could suck up in there. Ooh, bubble, big bubble popped out. All right, I think I could do that a little bit lower. Let me drop this down. I'm trying to hold it up in the air, so it's sometimes going off camera. Let's see if I can just do it on the tabletop. It's actually grabbing my tabletop. Maybe not the right surface. I mean, you get some. Seems to work better when you stick it in your hand and just pull in and out. I'm going to say it's not the easiest thing to pull in and out. Ooh, that was a good one. Now I'm getting great bubbles inward. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. Well, I think I need to play with it more. But I'll do that later. We're just kind of showing you what can be done with it. Look at that. That is the Nickelodeon GAK Vac. What do you think? Has anybody played with this? Have you gotten some really good bubbles out of it? Well, leave a comment below. Let's hear from you. And if you want to see the rest of that GAK stuff, you know, leave some comments and we'll start doing that series for you. Again, next would probably be the color mixer so we can see that. Then we'll pull out all the GAKs and show you one by one. But we already have some GAK videos in the channel. And you know, you can find those in the description below on a playlist or just search our channel for GAK. And thanks for watching. It's really appreciated. Later. If you want to find this item, click the link in the description area below the video. You can also watch more videos in this series by clicking here. Thanks for watching. And always remember, if you see a lucky penny, pick it up.